Right guys, we're going to start this video here. It's me very drunk. It's me! I've been out since 2 p.m. today. I wanted to get drunk and go home really. It's now 10 p.m. It's quite busy here. But my point is that tomorrow I've got the brand new mouth shot. I'm going to call it the mouth shot, but the shot where you have an exhaust. Now I do know a lot of doctors who do this. By the way, it's brand new. We're going to take it tomorrow. But I wanted to do it because I wanted to be correct. As in, like, I want to be drunk and then see what it is the next day. So guys, see you in the morning. Oh, now I had all these plans this morning. I was going to film me waking up, you know, pressing my alarm and all that. But I woke up at 11:30 and I was like, no way. I feel sick now. What the start of the video is about is coming to ear Top Form, because they've got a new shot and it's called the Hangover shot. I think it's just basically going to be vitamins plus glucose, and they've got to do a blood sugar test to make sure I can take it. Now I do know that doctors, nurses and that, when they're in the hospital, when they get drunk, the next day, they've always done this for years, they take a glucose shot and it cures the hangover straight away. So I'm presuming this is the same one. And believe me, I have a bloody hangover today. I'm hungry as well. But I don't feel like going and get food. I just feel terrible. This is why I don't drink all the time anymore, because I just can't take these hangovers. So maybe this is a cure for me. We'll try anyway. Let's go inside. Oh, I'm here. I just had a go before I came here. The bioresonance machine. So my blood pressure is normal. I'm really surprised about that, because I am hungover. Right. So as that works, what do you think? When I went in there, I couldn't face any food. I'm absolutely starving now. My stomach's rumbling. I know I haven't eaten for more than 24 hours now. I felt like terrible this morning. I felt horrible. I didn't even want to come and do this. It's at 2:30 in the afternoon. I woke up at 1:30 and I was like, oh no. But I'm feeling much better. Now we've got quite a few things to do today. I'm gonna get my hair cut and I'm gonna get some food. But that's the next thing. Like I say, I wasn't even hungry. I couldn't face food half an hour ago before I had that. Now I've had it. My stomach's rumbling and I'm hungry. Right guys, so that shot is 1,700, I think it's 1,790 or something like that. But about 1,700 baht. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. I think it works. It definitely works. Dan's had one as well, because Dan's hungover, and he's saying he's feeling good. So let's see how the day progresses and let's see how I feel. Top Form Clinic, guys, here at Central Festival. No, Mike's Shopping Mall. Entrance from Second Road. And it's just as you walk into the entrance on the left-hand side. You can't miss it. Top Form Clinic. Let's go get some food. Now, before we get to where we're going, I just want to tell you a bit of news. And this bit of news is significant to where we're going. You'll find out in a moment. The sports lounge, which is just over by my left, has now been sold. Now, if you remember, that was a good friend of the channel, Terry. He bought that. He was one of the first people come over in the lockdowns, and he bought this building. Then he kept on to it for like a year and a half. Open, close, one of them things. But he came to me, it was a couple of weeks ago, and he just said, Nick, I've had an offer I can't refuse. So he's not done it deliberately as a flip. It was just an offer that he couldn't refuse. So this sports lounge is now owned by somebody else. It's still the same thing. Everything is exactly the same. But Tel has now bought somewhere else, which is where we're going to eat now. So this, guys, is what Tel has now bought, which is Nadia's kitchen. Here on Soi Bangkok 5, which is just behind Soi Chaiyapoon. It's literally there. How you doing, mate? It's just literally behind Soi Chaiyapoon. I suppose you can still say it's in central Pattaya, because it is, although it's just a bit more further east. Now, Nadia has had this for about 5 years. I have made a video of you before. I think I made two. I made one before the lockdown and one probably during the lockdown. Nadia did a lot in the lockdown for charity, for food handouts. She was superb. I don't know what has happened here, but she sold it on to Tel, who's now bought this. Tel's a great guy, Nadia's a great lady, and if there's one thing she can be safe with, it's in good hands with Tel. I know he'll make this into a good place. It is a good place anyway. I spoke to somebody last night, and they said, "Wow, that's one of the it's just 2 minutes from my condo. It's where I always eat." He said the only problem is they stop serving food after about 6 p.m. and it does my head in. So he said, please tell Tel to open it after 6 p.m. for food, that is, for food. I think it's just open as a bar at night time under the situation at the moment. So what we're going to do is going to have a breakfast. I very rarely have a breakfast, but now I've had the hangover shots, I've got a bit of energy inside me. My eyes are still red. I've just had an helmet on. We've just been travelling up here. And I tell you what, the weather here now is getting very hot. Apparently next week, somebody was telling me it's going to get up to 40 C. Sorry about that, guys. I know it's peeing with snow at the moment in the UK, but you enjoy. I haven't seen snow in 5 or 6 years. Let's go inside. I'm not sure which, I'm going to go for breakfast. I haven't had a breakfast for a long time, but I'm not sure which one to go for. I might go something normal like beans on toast. When I'm looking at the beans on toast here, it's 99 baht. I'm not bothered about the price, but it's got some tin tomatoes there, and I like tin tomatoes. I always miss tin tomatoes. I've decided against that one. It does look good. I'm going to go for the big breakfast, which is the most expensive one on here, 179 baht. By the way, guys, gone are the days of the 99 baht breakfast, unless you want those kind of ugly sausages, hot dog sausages. If you want proper sausages, you're going to have to pay a bit more. Right, I'm pretty sure you can get it somewhere, but to me, the quality won't be that good. So with this one, I'm going to go for the full English. It's got sausages ×2, bacon, eggs, mushrooms, hash brown. I love hash browns. Tomato, baked beans, toast, and jam. And I'm presuming that comes with a coffee or a tea as well. Yes, it does, and toast. So for 179 baht, I'm going to go for that. Now let me run over a little bit of how this came about for you. Terry here, I'll put this up on the screen now. He made a post yesterday basically saying that he'd taken over Nadia's. He did message me after and he said, can you explain to people? Now, what he's going to do, first of all, he's going to keep the name Nadia. I asked him why, and he said, well, basically because Nadia is a brand. It's got a credible name, which I totally agree with, and he's going to keep all the same staff. Everything is going to be run the exact same. And he said, staff and nobody need to worry. It's good that you keep the same staff, which is always good in any business. You always do that at the beginning if you're taking over somewhere, if it's possible, because you want things running smoothly. And he said the only thing that's going to change here is going to add more TV screens, because Terry's big into sports bar and food. So there you go, guys. Now we're waiting for the food to come out. I know it's about 3 years since I've eaten here, but it is quality here. So there you go. We have it done. Get a good shot of that. That to me is perfect. It's not like a massive. It is a big plate, but it's not a huge amount. You've got your 2 sausages, your bacon. Bacon's cooked how I like it. I have to have my bacon a bit crispy. I don't like it when it's stringy. And today I've gone for poached eggs, and those look perfect. You've got hash brown, mushroom, tomatoes, and beans in a poncy pot. Notice the beans aren't touching the eggs. I don't know who came up with that, by the way. It's a bit of a joke. It doesn't bother me, but it's funny all the same. Right, now I'm going to tuck in this, and then I'll let you know how it is after. Bearing in mind, I'm not an English breakfast person. And Dan has just gone for a standard fried egg bacon. There's plenty of bacon in there, Dan. Oh, don't forget we've got toast as well, and we've got a cup of tea. It's a choice of tea and coffee. Well, that looks good, Dan. I don't exactly want too much because I don't normally eat this time in the morning. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. There you go, guys. Nadia's kitchen, now taken over by Tel, who used to have the sports lounge. I'm not a big breakfast fan, as you know, but I did actually enjoy that, but it was a big one, and I couldn't eat all of it. Now, what I will say is I'm going to wish Terry and his wife good luck with this, and also good luck to Nadia. I don't know what she's going to do in the future, but I'm sure she'll be doing something, because that's the type of lady she is. So I really wish them all well, and you can. It's literally Soi Seven's just there. It's not far away at all. If you want to come here, check out. They do loads of meals in here. Really good stuff in here. So yeah, Nadia's kitchen, now owned by Tel, and the best of luck to all of you. Now what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back to Soi Seven. We were there last night. We're going to go back to Soi Seven because there's an interesting building that's been taken over, and I don't know what it is, but we'll go and have a look at that. And then I'm going to summarise for you the hangover shot as it worked. We'll find out. Right, we've come to Soi Seven, just the last section of this video. About a year ago, me and Dan, we did a video when Dan first started working full time. We did a video of a bar, well, actually not a bar, a cafe, a restaurant here on Soi Seven, and we basically had a pizza. And after them, we walked down there, we walked past, and they were like, oh, thank you, we've had loads of customers and blah, blah. But I noticed a couple of days ago, it's been gutted out. Now, if you just pan the camera around, Dan, it just says it's opening today, which is number 10. So, this is going to be a new bar here in Soi Seven, just down on the right, just past our bars, A7, and right next door to the Blackwoods Hotel. This is one of the things you see here in Thailand. Bars, look what's happening on LK Metro. A lot of the restaurant places are kind of going, they're becoming a go-go's because they generate more money. Same with a bar. A bar's probably going to generate more money than a restaurant, a small restaurant. And particularly when rental prices are high, those are the only that can afford it. Anyway, it opens today and it's called Airport Cafe and Bar. And there's quite a bit of activity going on there. So I presume it's open from now. Right, let's summarise the hangover shot. Okay, when I first woke up this morning, I felt absolutely terrible, awful. Probably one of the worst hangovers I've had. I know, I'm not kidding you there. We did have a few drinks. No, okay, it was my excuse to have a few drinks. But I wanted to do it properly so that I could get a true feeling from it. Does it actually work? And you know what? I would say, yes, it has worked. I don't feel like I've got loads of energy, but believe me, this morning, I felt sick. I felt really sick this morning, and I was hungry. I had a bit of and I never usually get that in the morning, but I couldn't face anything. There's no way I could face food. As soon as I had that shot, my stomach started rumbling, and that's, we had to get off and do that. So, has it worked? I'd say so, definitely, yes. 1,700 baht. It's a little bit expensive to cure an hangover, to be honest with you, but if you've got something important to do, if you've got a big day ahead and you need to be there, completely there, then I would recommend it, definitely. Not a massive video, but thank you very much for watching this one, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.